Welcome back to State of the Franchise Gaming, and today we've got our final interleague matchup of the season as the Chiba Lotte Marines will take on the Dragons of Chunichi. Neither team has fared that great in interleague play, though Chunichi really hasn't fared that well at all. 4-10-3 in 17 games. This is the last interleague game of the season. We're even lucky to even get this many, as in Major League Baseball there are 46 as of 2022, and in 2025 they'll be going to 48 interleague games. So this is something you're not going to see very often, and we're hoping to make the postseason, the climax series, if we can kind of get our record up. We're kind of hovering around 500, and I think I may be looking towards making a move. It is more than likely going to be a bat, as our guys aren't bad as far as hitting is concerned. We're basically powered by two of our Gaijin players, Soto and Polanco, though we are getting contributions from a lot of other players. Fujioka, that's actually Soto fielding that one, and that'll be the last out of the first inning. We're getting contributions from other players. It's just I would like to maybe up the team's offense some, especially down in that 6-7 spot as catcher and I believe third base. Not exactly sure what I'm going to go after, and as you can see, the Dragons have struggled with pitching. The starter, Saito, is 1-7, it said, with not a very good ERA, and we're going to get things started with a fly ball to right field. It's not going to drop, unfortunately. Next up to the dish. Listen, if you didn't know, we've had several injuries thus far, and we're going to get our first hit of the ball game as this one's going to roll in the center, and maybe we can get some runs on the board. Soto ranks second in home runs in the Pacific League. I believe he's about 4th or 5th in all of Nippon Professional Baseball, and he unfortunately will strike out to end the first. This is Ishikawa. He is sitting tied for 4th in home runs of his own. So, again, Chunichi definitely needs some help offensively. Maybe they've got a player I might look to trade for. We shall see. Ground ball to second. And nope, they're not going to get anything done. And to be honest with you, they didn't do a whole lot this entire game offensively, as they've got yet another home run lead. You see he is A rated in power, C contact, so we're not going to see that now as he beats this one in the dirt, and will be and out here in the second. Ojima, again, not the best of records, and his ERA is pretty good, but he just hasn't been able to get the wins. He's been out there long enough in a lot of his starts to seemingly get the win. It's just the offense just has not come through in those games. As you can see, some of the batters on our team, again, not the best at contact. F is kind of more below average than anything, as ratings do go from S to G, G being god-awful. That's probably what it should stand for. As Nakamura, unfortunately, is going to strike out. We don't have a lot of our starters playing today. That's why you see such low ABs. This gentleman, 7 of 41, and unfortunately he is going to fly out to center field to end the second. But Ojima does have a damn good glove, able to field this one right in front of him. Not very easy for most pitchers, as number 35 steps to the plate. Again, not the best offensively. He'll have to do it again. Ojima throwing him out yet again. Second straight defensive play by him. There is an equivalent of a gold glove in NPB baseball. As soon as I can remember the name of it, I'll tell you. Matter of fact, I'll just leave it down here. Anyhow, they are going to end up with a double, and now they'll have an opportunity to get a run, though this hitter doesn't hit very well against lefties, and it shows. Pop fly, really fly ball into right center, and that'll be the final out here in the third. And Ojima continues to have this Dragons team in the palm of his hand, striking it back-to-back batters. Calixte is going to have to sit down. Ishikawa, make it 3 in a row. He won't, as this one ends up floating into center field, and neither the center fielder or the second baseman can get it. So they'll have a runner aboard. But again, 2 outs because they're just not able to capitalize. This one hit into left center field. Okai is able to chase it down for the final out. He most definitely saved a run. 0-0 through the top of the 4th. Soto smacks this one into center field. It is going to touch grass and roll. He'll be safe with a single. Here's Polanco, one of the better home run hitters in all of baseball, and he kind of cocked that swing like he was going to do so. And it's not going to get out, but hey, we will take it. Why did Soto pull up short? That didn't make a ton of sense to me. I thought he could have went first to third. He's a decent speed, like a C rating. You'd think he'd go to third, but I guess it wasn't hit hard enough. Maybe he was making sure it wouldn't land in the glove, and we're not going to have to worry about that this time. This one's going to roll into right field all the way up against the wall. 1 run will score, and then here comes a second. It is 2-0 Marines. Still top 4, and we're going to get yet another chance as Nakamura is going to slap this one into left field. It is going to get down and bounce up against the wall. This one should easily score. The runner from second. It is now 3-0 as Tamura daps up his teammate. The Dragons are looking like they are in some deep trouble. Fujioka grounds this to second. Hard toss over to first, and that'll end. No, that won't be ending, as a matter of fact. Tomosugi. Ooh, gets a hold of one and smacks it up the middle. It'll roll past damn near everybody. And yet another runner scored. It's 4-0. Offense really coming through for the Marines. Oka, can he get another one? He hit this one high and deep, but he is just not the power threat as a lead-off hitter. That's not really why we put him there. We jump all the way to the 9th for good reason. Ground ball to second, back to that base, and then over to first, and they're not going to get the double play, unfortunately, as Ojima is in the midst of a complete game shutout. Ground ball back to himself. Second base over to first as the shortstop is covering. The game is over. Ojima pitches a Maddox. Yes, you heard that right, a Maddox. Under 100 pitches in a complete game shutout. I don't think that the Dragons had a runner get past second, and it didn't matter at all. On top of Ojima's great performance pitching-wise, we got, honestly, the majority of our offense from Tamura, number 6 hitter. The catcher, just a great game. 4 for 4, 3 doubles, 3 RBI. Let's take a look at some of the players throughout the organization, see how much better they've gotten. Tomosugi gains +1 ready contact. Ueda +1 in base running. Teraichi, catcher aptitude +1. Hirosawa +1 hit power. Dallas Keuchel comes back to the main roster. Unfortunately, I'm uncertain as to how long these players were out for, as I have done a decent amount of simulation, but getting back 4 pitchers and 2 position players will definitely be helpful, even if we might need to move some of them in the second half of the season, as we are at the All-Star break. Top 3 teams make the postseason, the Climax Series as it is called. Interleague is just for interleague's sake. It is only 18 games. 9, 8, and 1 is what we finished this season. There is no incentive for winning interleague, but here are some of the top individual numbers. We have 2 guys batting over 300 at the All-Star break. Polanco in 3rd. Oka and Soto ranked 2nd and 7th in plate appearances. Hits, Soto and Polanco are both tied for 8th. Oh, and everything just shifted back down just to get a better look at everything. Soto in 10th for singles, singularity, which is kind of weird that they separate them, but it is what it is. Oka and Sato 1st and 5th in doubles. Triples, Fujioka and Tomosugi technically are where they are, but one guy doesn't count because he doesn't have the requisite plate appearances. Home runs per, that's not home runs, that's slugging, that is RBI, and this is slugging percentage. As far as pitching is concerned, not a whole lot of guys here. Sasaki 8th in ERA, innings pitched. Teneichi is 9th with 97 in the 3rd innings. Teneichi and Nishino. Teneichi and Nishino tied for 4th and 7th in holds. Losses, not exactly a category you want to be leading in. Ojima is third. Mercedes is 7. Teneichi, quality starts up there. Some of our all-stars, Fujioka, will make the start, I believe, at, I want to say third base. Probably second. I really need, yeah, second base. I'm bugging. Second base, pretty decent numbers, nothing crazy. Sasaki makes the all-star team. Good ERA, 3.14, though there are several pitchers with better. I don't know if we will see him pitch in this. And we also have Sato, our catcher, batting .259, 3 homers, 32 RBI in 86 games. Soto also makes the All-Star game at first, 16 homers, 51 RBI, 278 batting average. And, oh, of course, the guy we saw in the very first episode, Franmil Reyes, leading all of baseball in home runs, 22 homers, 74 RBI. This is the All-Star game. And if you are unfamiliar, there are 2 All-Star games. We will see both of them. Same players play in both games. I didn't realize that the lineups and the pitching staffs didn't exactly change between games, or I would have done it myself manually, so we'll see who actually plays. All right, these are the lineup for the Central. And here on the mound, they have their starter. This is Miyagi, 12-2 with a 1.83 ERA. He is very likely to win the Saramura Award. That is the equivalent of the Cy Young, which you've seen pitchers like Yoshinobu Yamamoto win, and many, many, many others. And he will start this game off walking the very first batter. That is not a good look. 23 stolen bases in 27 attempts. He is running wild on the base pass. That is something you will see a lot in NPB baseball. They run, they bunt, they hit and run. Like, power's nice. As, they're going to steal first base very quickly after getting on base on the walk and kind of taunting with the safe just to confirm. And this ball's going to get hit in the center field despite the 8 power. That is going to be a single that turns into a run as they are able to just hustle through third base. Home, 1-0 Central. All right, here's their next batter. And they're going to rip this one into left field. It'll get down, and they'll now have runners at first and second. Miyagi in a little bit of trouble to start this off. First 3 batters all get on, as here is Austin, 10 homers with a .330 batting average. As again, 20 pitches into this, and he is definitely contemplating oh my goodness, being out there. High fly ball left field. It's going to bounce off the wall near the Fanatic sign and left, and throw in, and it is now 3-0. Sorry, no, 2-0. Could have sworn another one scored, but wasn't paying attention. Next batter coming to the plate. 7 homers to his name. Chopper to first. That'll at least get Austin over. And the hezzy throw, not going to happen. No need to throw it at all. 3-0 Central as the catcher and the pitcher start to talk to one another. As here comes Santana. 5 homers against righties and lefties. Hits slightly better against righties than he does lefties. And this is going to be a pop-up, which should definitely save a run from scoring as the catcher makes the play. And maybe Miyagi will be able to get out of this with just only a little bit of damage. As, this changeup, I believe, is hit all the way out the left field. It'll get out of here. It is going to get out of here. A 2-run shot by Morishita as the Central take, 5-0? 6-0? I've kind of lost count at this point. It is officially 5-0 in the first inning. You got 2 outs. Oh boy. Please tell me y'all gonna get him out of here. I would have gotten him out of here by now, but I don't have any control of this because this is CPU gameplay. Chopper to first. Miyagi hustling to first. Oh man, I'm sure he couldn't get there fast enough. 5-0 to start the game. At least there are 9 more innings for the Pacific League to actually make a comeback. I start on the mound, 8-3 with a 1.84 ERA. Pretty good number, damn good numbers. Let's keep it 100. As first batter gonna hit this one to right field, but Santana will come up with the catch. As here comes the He's batted 15 homers and 52 RBI. Again, power is not a big thing in NPB, but you'll get your seasons where guys are just smashing the ball. High batting average is definitely something that you will be accustomed to seeing. 374, but unfortunately, it's not going to, well, you can't add to it at this point. Anyhow, he will strike out. One of the first 2 outs, and high fastball swing and miss, as that'll be the end of the first inning. So at least they're able to keep the Pacific off the board. Miyagi actually goes back out there, walks the first batter, and then hits the next one. This has been an absolute disaster, but he's able to get a first strikeout. Cut fastball, his first of the game. He's faced 11 batters and given up 3 hits and a walk, and oh my goodness, it is not good. I'm a little surprised this player made the All-Star team. I get his batting average is high, but check swing, and the bases are loaded. Dude, manager, get him out of here. You have mad relievers. Get him, or hell, pitchers, starters, relievers, doesn't matter. And you're going to hit this one to straightaway center. Runner from third will tag. Sliding in safely to 6-0. Actually, both runners and scoring pitcher will tag and go. Advanced a base. And they're finally going to get Miyagi out of this game. I would have taken him out mid-first inning. But, again, I am not controlling this. This is all CPU, and the manager going to do what the manager's going to do. Nonetheless, 6-0. Hopefully, Suzuki can keep things at bay and not give up another run at this point. 1-2 pitch, ground ball up the middle, and damn it, that is another score. It is 7-0. Santana driving in another one. My goodness. Actually, no, he's coming to the plate just now. This is the second time we'll see him. Swing and a miss. And what a time to get the first strikeout. Could have came a couple of outs ago, but it is what it is. Pacific getting back to it in the batter's box. And little delayed delivery. And, oh man, Central will the Pacific will finally get their first hit of the game. It is about time. 3-2 count, chopper to third. They're not going to go to second, throw over to first, as the runner at first is hella fast. So understandable not to throw it over there. Shifted defense to the second baseman and throw in the dirt, but it's not going to matter. Runner advances to third. Can they get a run? Oh, love the batting stance, but damn, you still got to connect, brother. Still got to connect. 7-0 through the second inning as Morishita comes back to the dish. 3-2 count. And, oh, really? That looked good to me, but, I mean, all right, I guess your eyes are better than mine. Another 3-2 count, and you walk another batter. One is at first and second. As Tokyo Giants players going to smack this into center field, and, of course, Morishita is going to hustle home because he is stupid fast. It is 8-0 in the third. They might put 20 on us. It is not looking good at all. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Suzuki will go back out there facing a contact hitter. Chopper to short. Throw to second, back to first. Not going to get the runner at first at all. He is crazy fast. As you'll see, a lot of speed in this swing and a miss. Looks like a cut fastball. And Suzuki might be starting to hone things in. 7 batters faced. Does have 2 strikeouts. Also gave up 2 hits. As, oh, this ball's going to get hit the other way to right field. And it is going to find a glove. Whoa. Must have got caught up in the lights as he turned a little funny, as scoring has happened in every single inning thus far for the Central League. They'll call on a reliever, or a reliever in this sense. 3 wins, no saves. As, look, we finally have a player coming up to bat. You would think it wouldn't have taken this long, but it's only the 3rd inning. As that is Fujioka, and he is going to take strike number 1. 3-1 count. Thought he was going to walk there. Check swing, and now he will get first base free. Hopefully we can move him around. As a Rakuten Eagles player comes to the plate. Tatsumi. Seventh pitch, slap up the middle. There's a base hit. Fujioka will stay at second. So we got some work here. No outs. Let's see if we can get a run. Fly ball, left field. It is hooking. It is out of here. Wait, what? That wasn't a home run? Are you serious? He hits it the other way, though, but there will be a man there to make the catch. How was that not a home run? Runner will advance to third as, well, they've got to avoid a double play in order to get a run. I still don't understand how that was not a home run, whatever. I don't make the call here. Pacifically finally gets a run on the board. I should really stop talking about the past at this point. As, yes, our first base coach is at the All-Star game. I don't know how they decide who's the coaches, but hey, it is what it is. Pop up. Oh, man, this is not a good look. As with and that is now 2 outs, you would think we'd be able to advance the guy over. Chop it to short. Over to first, and unfortunately, the Central League will not score yet another run, despite many opportunity in this inning. Murakami is in the All-Star game. Not sure how much of him we'll see in this, as, oh my goodness, the bases are loaded yet again. Oh no, this is in our favor. I'm bugging. Fujioka, opportunity to blow this game wide open, and he's gonna hit this. Oh my goodness, hits it high, but oh, good sliding catch by the catcher. And that is not a good look. Soto, known for his home run powers, I believe he's about 7th in home runs? I forget where exactly he sits. Oh, and he is going to sit there and watch a pitch fall in there for strike number 3, as this was not much of a game, as you can see. Central League took the lead and just straight ran away with it. 8 runs, all of the offense in general came in the first 3 innings, but there is another game because, well, they showcased 2 different games, which these are, I believe, teams' home jerseys, and now they will flip to the road jerseys. Morishita named the player of the game on the pitching side, and what do you know, the other Morishita gets it on the hitting side. Kind of crazy. They're not related in any way that I'm aware of. As we take a look at the second All-Star game, and yes, it is raining, but they're not going to rain this one out, as players have switched jerseys. Home jerseys become road jerseys become home jerseys. As, you know what, I happen to like every team's jersey. They all look pretty good. None of them are too basic. Let me see. Hiroshima, I'm not going to lie, the red, I like the red on the entire jersey itself, but the lettering could be a different color. That's just me. That's an aesthetic thing, as the Tokyo Giants pitcher here is going to make the start. All right, coming to the plate, it is Hinoa. I believe that's Genoa. And he's going to slap this into right field for the first hit of the ball game. 18 stolen base attempts, 16 successful, as he definitely might take off. And he definitely is. Sliding in the second, he is going to be safe. 3 seconds of run time. High fly ball, right center field. The catch made, and that runner is going to tag. He's going to slide in there. He is, yo, how is he safe? Bro, what? Are we watching the same game? Y'all are bugging. A blooper in the center will score him, though, so doesn't matter what I think, as the Pacific take a 1-0 lead. Good job for them getting some offense out there early in the game. Maybe they can exact a little bit of a range. Ground ball to third, over to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Sorry, first base coach. He's clearly out by like 2 steps. Right. Dap him up because, listen, we definitely could use it. I'll take any runs that we can get at this point. Granted, it's an all-star game, and it doesn't really determine home field advantage or anything like that. I do like that about the or what used to be home field advantage for the all-star game. It is what it is. Soto, hard chopper on the ground past the diving first baseman. Look at a base hit. It's good to see. Good to see. Soto on first, not going to take off. And, oh, man, strikeout, hard pitch that he swung very hard at, but could not make contact. Suzuki, not the pitcher from game 1, a completely different Suzuki, same team, And, oh, he is going to watch a pitch in there for strike number 3. Unfortunately, Soto is looking like he's going to stay on first, unless this gentleman can get him in. And he's going to hit this one high to center field, left center field at that. And unfortunately, Soto will have to go back to playing first. All right, taking a look at another at bat. Soto, 2-2 pitch. And he's going to chop this one on the ground to short. He has to go to his right side to get it and make the throw, and Soto's easily out. Jump to the 7th inning, still 1-0. Ground ball into right field, and you know what? Maybe we can get some more offense going. 25 steals, 34 attempts. It's not going to go. No, he is going to go. Jeez Louise. When I tell you they are aggressive out here, they are aggressive. Which means now the Pacific can add a run, and oh, this ball is hit high and deep to right field. It is going to hit off the top of the wall. Oh, that is unfortunate. Nonetheless, runner will score. It is now 2-0 Pacific. Jump to the 8th inning. Runners at second and third. And Austin, unfortunately, cannot drive him home. Hard hack at a pitch that, honestly, if he had just got contact on, I think he could have at least driven in one. And, oh, next batter struck him out hard. And jump to the 9th inning. Espinosa striking out the first batter as they look to close this one out. Next batter also suffers a similar fate, this time on a high fastball. And 2-2 count. Oh my goodness, struck out the side. Why am I not surprised? Espinosa's been the best closer in the game the entire year, and honestly since he's gotten here. That is the All-Star game. Next episode, we will take a look at the trade deadline. Will we make a move to improve our offense or our pitching staff? I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe and check it out.